What's up, guys? I'm Siranka Lioness, and I'm the host of Lioness Say So Talk Show. This is one-on-one with Lioness. Now, guys, today we are going to talk about a bit of a sensitive topic that is STIs, STDs, UTIs, all that stuff that guys contract, and it can be quite dangerous to contract such things because if they're not treated, then of course it's gonna be a problem for you. Basically, guys, let us just start off with UTIs. You know how people contract UTIs? Basically, it's a urinary tract that is infected, and this basically happens not only through sexual intercourse but by using dirty toilets. You go to a toilet, you sit on it, you don't even know who's been using it, you don't know who has whatever they're carrying from God knows where, you use it and you can get infected. Now, guys, remember that especially us women, our downstairs area is very sensitive, and it's high time you start taking care of it very, very carefully. Now, guys, let us just start by the fact that you go somewhere. Whenever you go somewhere and you see like this toilet is not, you don't trust it, and actually don't trust toilets that you don't know the people who are using, especially public toilets, guys, make sure you squat on it, don't sit on it. Tafadhali, please don't sit on it, because you do not know what you might catch from that toilet. Now, let us talk about UTI spread through sexual stuff going on, right? So basically, and by the way, let me just say this: condoms are not 100%. Remember that these fluids can just, especially when it comes to men, you guys get the infection through your pubic area. So guys, sometimes it's also very careful to be cautious on who you're sleeping with. Let me just go to women. If you sleep with a guy who has a UTI, probably he does not know he has a UTI, and you go ahead and you sleep with him. Maybe you have a very sensitive vagina, then basically you are going to get this UTI. And how will you know you have a UTI? According to my research, it's you get very itchy, very uncomfortable. You start having excessive discharge from your vagina, and it gets very uncomfortable, and it reaches a point that you really have to go see a doctor about it. And by the way, never get embarrassed to go to see a doctor. Doctors have a very confidential, so if you have a UTI out there right now, and you're suspecting you slept with somebody with a UTI, or you already know you have a UTI, kindly rush to the doctor. Please, guys, this is no joke. That's why I'm not smiling. Now, for ladies, once you've noticed you have the symptoms, kindly don't just go for some over-the-counter pharmacy drug. Please kindly book an appointment with your gynecologist so that they can tell you what's going on down there. I am not a doctor. I am just giving you my little bit of research opinion, and so that you can go get yourself checked out. Men, it is harder for you to notice that you have a UTI, but you guy, if you know you have a UTI and you're suspecting, or a few women have told you, bro, what up? Why you gave me something, man? Make sure you go get checked. Doesn't mean that it's not physically manifesting, doesn't mean that it doesn't exist inside your pee-pee. You see? Did I say pee-pee? Yeah. So basically, guys, I just need you to be very careful, because such small things, men, can cost you a lot of money if not treated in the long run. Remember, you do not know how bad this can get. Okay, I've never had one, but you don't know how bad this can get, you know. So anyway, let's just continue. Now let's talk about STDs, guys. I'm sure if you've gone to school, your teachers told you about STDs, sexual transmitted diseases. These are the diseases that you get from sleeping with somebody without protection, and definitely they will give it to you. Remember, guys, like I said, if somebody is infected with any kind of STI or STD, men, they will definitely give it to you. Now, remember that if you are in a monogamous relationship and you end up getting an STD, most probably it is your spouse who has given to you. So it is very advisable you go to the doctor, the both of you, to get checked out. Yes, it is very important. Now, guys, one thing I can encourage you today is that this is not the end of life. You cannot die from such things. I've never heard of anybody dying from that. But it is very important to take care of your health, especially when it involves unprotected sex. And what do I mean by unprotected sex? Meaning that none of you are taking any precautionary measure to when, before you have sex with each other, like you're not wearing the female condom, he's not wearing the male condom, and you guys just decide to do it raw, and you don't know what you're giving to each other. This is why it is advisable you and your partner, after every 3 months, you go get tested for whatever it is that you need to get tested for, just to be cautious. And if your partner is being a bit resistant on getting tested, then just know that person, there's something definitely they're hiding, and you need to get to the bottom of it. By the way, if you are in a monogamous relationship, I don't see why you would feel like, oh, this is like a lot of pressure to get tested. Remember, caring about the health of your partner, caring about the health of your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife is very important, because it concerns the both of you. Now, guys, I don't know, I know some of you are wondering, oh, Lioness, what if I'm too scared to go to the doctor? Don't be scared to go to the doctor. The doctor has to do their job. They will test you. They will tell you what you need to do, what drugs you need to get on, so that you can get better. You don't want to live with an STI or an STD for the rest of your life because of fear, or because you are shy, some nurse might judge you. Hey, this is your life at the end of the day. Now, if you know you're in a polygamous relationship, or if you know you're a cheater, or you love sleeping around on your partner, it is high time you go get tested. And also, please be very careful with the people that you're sleeping with, because those other people, you don't know who they're sleeping with, and they might give you something you can't give your partner, and that is very unfair. Because imagine somebody is faithful to you, and then you give them an STD. Can you imagine? The mother of your children. I mean, how heartless can you be? Yeah. So if you're gonna dog out on your partner, I'm going to advise you, please use protection. Be cautious. And yes, men, there are ways you can get UTI, STDs, STIs from us women. It's not impossible, even if you wear a condom. If a woman squirts, I know you guys know what squirting means. Her fluid is all over you, and it goes near your pubic hair, or it goes to your your testicles and everything. She might infect you with something. Okay, so even you're not safe. Don't say, oh, I wore a condom, so nothing can happen. You do not know the person who you're going to cheat with, or who you're sleeping with, or whatever they have, because STIs, UTIs, STDs, they're not written on our foreheads that, hey, I have STD. No, these are things that are inside our body. You see, and I'm not going to touch on the subject of HIV and AIDS. I feel like that is a subject of another day. But if you are infected, kindly, man, do something. Go get medication, care about your health, eat right, and of course, don't infect other people, because it's very unfair. Like there's some people who say, oh, this, that, don't take revenge on other people, because hey, care about humanity. I'm just saying, okay? So now, how to discuss about these things with your partner in case you suspect you have it and you're scared of telling them. You know what? Just go ahead and tell them. Let whatever happens, but just tell them, you know what, babe? I think I have something. I think I've given it to you, and I think it's time we go to get tested. Now, I know your partner might be angry. They might say, oh, wait, so you're cheating on me, but you'll be like, yes, I did it. It's a mistake. Let's deal with this issue later. But right now, let's go get our health checked, you see. So basically, if you're the one who has given this other person the STD or the STI or the UTI, it will be more, I think it's higher on you than this person, because it's been in you longer than the person you have given it to. So yeah, that's the way it is, man. Life is like that, man. You just have to sometimes read out the Band-Aid and just tell somebody it is what it is. And man, if you love having sex with beautiful women, or if you just love having sex a lot, men, kindly, try your best. Use protection, or just go get tested with this person so that you can know what you're dipping into. Yeah, by the way, you need to know. No offense, man. I'm not saying this to offend anybody, but it's best if you know who you're with and what you're getting yourself into. And by the way, just by saying, never see a person and say, oh, I trust this person, I don't think you can have anything. What? You look at me and you trust me? Are you insane? You don't even know me. You don't even know who I sleep with, or which toilets I use, or whatever it is that I do when before you met me, or when I'm not around you, and you look at a person and you say you trust them. Like, people who have unprotected sex for the first time, you guys are just risk takers. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Or you have unprotected sex with a stranger. Are you serious? I mean, you meet somebody in a club and you sleep with them? Are you serious? Without protection? Really? Really? By just looking at them and you think, oh, man, I do not care what alcohol you've taken that is impairing your judgment. Can you style up? Style up. Never look at somebody and see, oh, wow, she's pretty, she's young, she doesn't have anything. What? That could be the devil in disguise. That could be your end, That could be your road to the grave. Do not ever look at a person and trust them just because you think they don't look sick. Sickness does not apply on the face sometimes. Sickness does not show in our eyes. Sickness does not write itself on our backs. Sickness is inside our bodies, and you can never know, you can never tell. If you are drunk and you want to go home with a girl, men, just know you're making a mistake, because the moment, bro, that condom busts, or something happens, or you just, your little drunk mind just tells you, bro, let's just swim in this. What? In the morning, yeah, utatambua, utajua, hey, kulalalala na wase. See, yeah, it's fun. It's like drinking. The way you drink, you're feeling high, but in the morning, the way you're throwing up, yeah, two different situations, Yeah, so don't let a pleasure of a few minutes, a few seconds affect you for a long time. I mean, yeah, don't live with regret, man. I'm just telling you, I'm not trying to bash anybody. I'm not trying to call anybody a hoe or call anybody a pervert. But all I'm saying is just get your shit together, control yourself, control your urges, control, and make sure you have a safe sex life. And I know sometimes you can get into a situation by mistake. Yeah, let me just give you that. By mistake, just make sure you go to the doctor, get yourself checked out. Don't even try. Don't even try and even delay 1 moment or 1 hour without having yourself checked out and getting some medication in you. Probably it's gonna cost a little bit of money, but it's worth it. Your life is worth so much. Yeah. So guys, I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm tough. Yes, most of the times I'm tough. I'm sorry. I'm big sis. Yeah, man. And if you have any questions, man, make sure you leave them down below. Maybe I should bring an expert to this. We come and talk about this. But this is a little bit of what wisdom I've acquired and a little bit of research that I've done. And let me tell you guys, some of these viruses can stay inside us for a while and you might never know. But let me tell you, the day it will blow up on you, something like herpes, things that cannot be cured, like herpes and all these things, man, you do not want to live that kind of life just because of one mistake. So my advice is be cautious. Kindly just protect yourself. Care about your life. Care about your body. This pleasure is not going anywhere. We get it. Orgasms are fun. I get it. But those few seconds, yes, orgasms take few seconds. Those few seconds, are they really worth your life? Really? Just think about it, Be cautious, man. And if you're sick, if you're not okay, if don't spread this stuff, go to the hospital. Don't say, oh, I'm taking herbal stuff, I'm taking blah, blah, blah. I'm not bashing herbal medicine. I'm just saying I know what I know. And you need to go to an actual hospital, see an actual doctor, and take actual medication that has been tested specifically for that kind of situation. Yes, that is me. That is Lioness Say So, man. That's what I do. That's what I always tell it as it is. I always tell you the truth. Man, hate me, love me. I'm here to make sure that you are okay because I love you. Have you ever had experiences with an STI, UTI, STD, anything? Please leave me a comment below. Or maybe you just give me your suggestions. And if you're a medical expert, kindly get in touch with me. We'd love to host you here at the show so that at least we can enlighten people even more. This has been One-on-One with me, your host, Sironka the Lioness, and this is One-on-One with Lioness. Until next time, this is Lioness Say So Talk Show. Subscribe to our channel, hit that button down below, hit the notification bell, follow us on Instagram at Lioness Empire Studios. My personal social media accounts are Sironka Lioness everywhere, and we have a new segment of Lioness Cooks. Yes, I can cook. So it's called Lioness Kitchen. It is there on Instagram. It is Lioness underscore kitchen underscore Simba underscore cooks. If you want some amazing recipes, also you can hit me up and I can do my research, and definitely we will learn how to cook even more and exploit our culinary, our culinary world together. That is, it is what it is, man. Thank you so much for listening to me. Until next time, keep it Lioness Say So Talk Show. I'm your host, Siranka the Lioness. God bless you. Be cautious. Take care of yourself. Love you. Bye.